G'day everyone. Thirsty Rabbit. Thanks to you. Just getting home. And it's dark outside, as you can see. Excuse the darkness. There's nothing wrong with your screen. Had a bit of a camp out with the fire last night in the creek up here. Alright, this is what I normally do. I come home. I normally go to the other room first, but we're in here. I come in and I hook up my lights. I've got big changes in the fish room, fish house, pet house, whatever you want to call it, animal house. He's looking bad. I'm gonna have to get him out. Them scars are. He's got something on his fins. So looks like I'm gonna have to euthanasia him and maybe the one with the Popeye or something. Don't know. See what happens. Because that is popping out now. Yeah, I've got to stop medicating. Yesterday was the last day medicating, so now I can get in and do a water change, clean them up. This poor bugger's had no sun on all day, but he's down in his cave anyway. He's got the that heat on. He has got some heat in there, but he's down in the camping in the morphing out, brewmating. Okay, now we're just in my room. One of the changes is in here. I've got some bad news as well. He's got a burn on his head, on his lump from the heater. I stuffed up. I didn't set the siphon. I normally set the siphon hose above the heater. With a lot of things going on, I sucked up the bottom and I left it on the bottom. I come back into a fish flapping on the ground, 100% water change with his head resting on that heater, and the heater's still on. So an epic fail. I'm so sorry, but he's okay. You can see the burn there. His attitude's fine. That was only yesterday. The day before. I'm going to start salting today. Looks like it's healed over, so I'll add a little bit of salt, and I'll put in some stuff to help his film come back. This tank here has had a change. In here we have the mangrove jack. You see him down the back here, and his orange plectrals, his orange fins that hang down. Just forgot the name of them. Bugger. Yeah, so yeah, the mangrove jack's in here, and the flower horn's gone out to the shed. What's happened out the shed? Hey boy, here you go. Hey boy, you gonna wake up and that light comes on, Bernie? I'm so sorry. Look at that, everyone. I was absolutely shattered. We had to camp out here the other night. Go to the 8. No, I won't. I'll just turn the light on and then we'll go out to the shed. Because there's some big changes in there. Alright. Green Terror. He needs a water change. Yeah, okay. The Texas is in here. The Festes are in here. The pair of Oscars are in here. And the orange one somewhere. Ghost knife's out, everyone. Get a better shot of him today. Getting some size about him. The Jaguars are always in here. The Jack Dempsey's in here. So what's going on, guys? Out the shed, it's just getting too cold down here. It's like there's one of the Festes that's original over the back there. They're all just waking up, lights come on, so we'll give it a few minutes and then I'll feed them. And this is being pulled out more. Red Devils in here. A couple others I can see down there, but you can't pick up on the phone. Look at that poor bugger. They look to be healing up, but he's got some scale damage there too from fighting and stuff, so I'm not too over concerned. Let me walk out to the fish room, shed. Turn the light on, get the right one. Out here we got the unfinished wall, the bird. Hey, you can wake up now too, birdie. I got the rabbit. You want to come out for a run? Let him out. I'll put that down so he can come out for a run. I zip tied this all together because he was pushing one up at a time. So I zip tied them together now. Just got to yesterday afternoon. Just got to cut them off. Hey, one fish, two fish. What's a job without zip ties? Every job needs a zip tie or two. There's about 50 on there. Okay, this is where the flower horns move to. So again, the lights just come on, he'll colour up and stuff. I've got to move that green pump up, it's fallen down with the green hose, move it up so it's doing more water at the top. There's two pumps, two heaters. And in here, there's no heater, no fish, but I've just got that filter running for now. I'm going to put that onto the tank down here. I've had a change down here as well. Because it was just getting too cold in here, guys. The mangrove jack was in there. It's now in the room, and the flower horn tank, and the flower horn's now out here. The Oscars that are in there are now in the 8-footer. The Jack Dempsey that was in there is in the 8-footer, and now the heater in there is in there, and the temperature's keeping up. You know, I can tell already by the condensation on the glass and stuff without even taking a water temp. Hear that? The bloody redhead's going off. What's going on with him? What's wrong, girl? Hey, what's wrong? It's just stirred up all the water. That tank's only got one heater in there, so I'm reckon just by attitude and that, she's very unhappy, and I reckon that water temp is too cold. I've kept the room up with just one heater and, to about 20. It's 22 in spots in the room. That's still too cold in here. In here is the Murray cod. Beautiful fish. Hey mate, you got a light on now, a camera in your face. Sorry buddy. And then down here is the Surum or Rivulatus. And up there is empty. So the heater out of there is in there. So that's got two heaters. That's got one heater. That's got one heater. That's got two heaters. That's no fish, no heater. No water, no fish, no heater. No water, no fish, no heater. So I've only got the 4 tanks out here running. 2 of them have got 2 heaters. This Thursday I'm putting another big heater in there. And then one of the heaters went into the 8-footer as well. So yeah, the heater out of there went into the 8-footer, or whichever way, that went up there. And anyway, the bigger one went in the 8-footer. Lizards are going alright. Didn't turn the sun on today, so hopefully they'll be lacking some UVB and that there. But again, they're back in their brumating stage after settling down from the trip to Queensland down to here. There's one dragon. There's the other dragon. So yeah, that's the big change. This tank's next. Now it's stopped medicating. But looking at them, I'm gonna have to go fork out some more money for more medication. Looking at it and work out something with that Popeye. And might only be surgery for that. I don't think it's reversible. If anyone's got any experience and knowledge with the Popeye, I've never really had Popeye. I've had fungi before, but not bulge eye, whatever you want to call it there. But yeah, I'm liking this tank now. Starting to look fuller again. Because there's more bio load in there, I'll just go keep up instead of weekly, 2 week, like fortnight full water change. I'm going to go weekly and get them nitrates out of there and take a bit of load off that pump. If you're going to keep this much stock in this tank, you'll definitely want to upgrade another pump on the unit. And but I've ended up with a bigger heater there. It's got 2 down there. And normally this house is warmer. He's the boss of the tank now. He already had a big fight with the Severum, and the Severum's got blistered up lips, peeled back lips, you know. And the Oscars have sort of gone back into their shell, hiding and stuff. The Dragger's like, nah. And the Festo's like, nah. But everyone else is like, ooh shit, Texas is in here. But yeah, so a lot of changes around. Trying to keep that water heated up in the room. Because of again the cold temperatures and whatnot. There's the other Festo from the shed. She's beautiful. And hopefully this one's a male, but it's not looking like it. She's got a bit of green through and a lot redder tail, so I'm hoping that again they're a bit smaller. And the males do get striped up when they're breeding and want to breed and want to get onto the female, so you can't really go off that. But I'm thinking, you know, again, a bruised lip from fighting the Texas and the Rivolatus. See, he's not full on, but it's just relentless, you know. Just bang, bang, tap, 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 tap. Here comes the Red Devil. There it is. Hello. See, I can see some green through that guy. And he's lost his stripes now because you can't see the female. So I'm thinking male, guys, and this one has always had the stripes and a lot more orange, sure. So we'll see what happens there. They are for me breeding program in the breeding wall, same with the Jagras and same with them Oscars if they make it through this ordeal. I hope so, because they're a beautiful pair, and I hated putting them back in here, and I couldn't put them in with the other Oscars because they're getting medicated and whatnot, and the rescue tank. So yeah, I'll get onto that rescue tank today and then I'll get onto this green terror. He's out swimming about now, are you, mate? Hello. You woken up now? What you doing, mate? Look at your tail, bro. It is very pretty. Are you the boss of this tank? Look at you. Let me come around. Just gonna sneak. No. I was just coming around, bro. That's all I was doing, man. I can see you. I can see you. Yeah, so it needs a bit of a clean. These guys need some work. Oscar's panting there. What's going on there? Might have been just a warning pant. There's plenty of oxygen in the tank. There's that air coming up there, and I've got air coming up along behind the back wall. And every now and again you'll see a bloop, bloop. What was that? A bloop, bloop. What does it do? What does it do? No, those little bloops. Do a big bloop. Bloop. He's doing on cue there. Hey boy. The silver dollars are still waking up down there. Come on, you lazy pal. I see you down there trying to sleep in. Ghost nice buggered off, has it? Even like this little fest days in here. I don't know how long that's going to last. But he's got plenty of hiding places and you can get away. There's a lot of action in here. It's sort of looking like a African tank to try and defuse it. But it's not that at all. It's like I was stuck for somewhere to put it. Now he's got the lines back. Yeah, I was stuck for somewhere to put it, so yeah, they had to go in here. Anyway, so yeah, I was busy acclimating fish. My flat battery just come up on my phone, guys, so I'm going to wrap it up now. Yeah, I had a busy weekend acclimating fish from tank to tank and shutting down tanks and moving fish in. Like with that one there, most of that, I dumped that water out, saved some for acclimation in buckets and whatnot, and acclimated the 2 Oscars in 2 buckets into the 8-footer with a drip. Not a drip, just I'd get a cup out of the 8-footer and tip in the bucket. I was doing that for about an hour. 40 minutes, whatever it took. I had so much going on. And then that was empty, so then I used that water from in the corner tank. And then I saved, because I couldn't siphon from here to the corner tank, I had to put that into buckets and then put the buckets up on top of the corner tank frame and then siphon it in from up top. So yeah, there was a bit of bucket, back of the old bucket and hauling buckets and whatnot, but they all got done. Then most of this water in this tank is from down here. Drained most of that out because the Murray cod come from down there, and so I put most of that water up there and then gave him a water change. But yeah, he's really stirred up, so I've got first thing I'm doing is looking into that, because we just seen the way he was kicking on when we turned the lights on, bro. 5 minutes after turning the lights on, or not even. I'll look at that. It was a short time after, and he was kicking around like a cowboy, you know, bunking bronco. So yeah, I'm thinking cold water. And he's not happy, he's let me know. So this guy's fine. Alright guys, getting up to the 20-minute mark, holy dooly. So yeah, that's me getting home. Let the rabbit out and do some stuff. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching if you made it this far past the dark and all me rambling. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for your kind words, Dad's Piranha. You're a legend, mate. Hope you get good news soon. And to all my other good friends out there, lots of respect, peace, thanks subs, thanks everyone, one love.